on the show. It's the New York Yankees squaring off against their hated rivals, the Boston.
And now,
First pitch coming your way next.
Boston Red Sox.
Our starter in this one, Connolly early. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
That's in for a strike at 95. 0-2 now.
That's a ball.
Stays alive. The 1-2. Out towards right center field. Abreu moving under this one. And there's one away. As we take a look now at the New York Yankees lineup. And Chris, this group has been struggling to put up runs lately.
Well, they haven't been on base a ton, and even when they are, they haven't been hitting very well with the runners on base. So they need a player or two to really step up, have some quality at bats, hit according to the situation, and sort of break out of this. I think if they do, the rest of this lineup will follow.
Aaron Judge
That's a ball.
At the plate now. That's ball one.
That's a ball.
Oh, look at the stop. Nicely done for the out.
Batting third, the left fielder, Cody Bellinger.
2 down, base is empty. Here comes Cody Bellinger.
Just a cement mixer slider right there. It's a great pitch to hit if you can recognize it early and jump on it.
Here's a high chopper. That's just foul.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
That one misses. Full count now. On the ground right side. Meyer in plenty of time to first, and Bellinger is out. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Now the Red Sox will get their shot. No score. You're dialed into the show. Back inside Fenway Park. And going to the mound in this one for the Yankees, Luis Gil. What's the scouting report on him?
Well, it's a 3-pitch mix in the repertoire for this starter. He's going to have to command all 3 if he's going to have success on the hill today.
Stepping in, Roman Anthony. Chris, here in late April, an interesting selection for the leadoff spot, has been struggling.
Well, I hate to say it, but he's been taking a lot of defensive swings lately. I don't think he's picking up the release point, recognizing the pitch early enough, and to be honest, a good fastball looks like it'll knock the bat out of his hands right now.
And it's shifted the leadoff spot. I mean, even the guys that are succeeding, you're going to see the strikeout at the top of the order now as opposed to 10, 15 years ago.
Oh, that's low. That's a ball.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Time now to check out the lineup for the Boston Red Sox. Their opponent on the mound today does run into some trouble finding the strike zone at times. So, Singy, I got to figure part of the plan, be patient, be selective today.
Yeah, knowing his history, you just don't help him out. You've got to wait for a pitch that you like and that you can drive. Build traffic on the base pass and aim to reach those bullpen arms.
Wilson Contreras in now, takes ball one off the plate. And the 1-0. Checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. He did not go around. That one hammered, but pulled foul.
He's bagging. Give me that pitch one more time. A hanging changeup just out in front.
2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Foul ball there. The 2-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Here's a 2-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, there appears to be no problem settling in on the mound out there today. It looks pretty tough to start this one, punching out the first 2 hitters of this ball game. And somebody's going to have to put the bat on the ball, put it in play, and get something going.
Now here is Wilyer Abreu. Two down, nobody on. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And that extends the inning.
Batting fourth, the left
So here's
fielder,
Boston's cleanup hitter, Masataka Yoshida. Check swing, and he went. And that is strike 1.
That's inside. Ball.
Abreu off of first with 2 away. That one
That's
close, ruled a ball. And it's 2-1.
I think he wanted that call on the upper part of the zone, but just didn't get it. Now he's just trying to get a better feel for how much it missed so he can adjust his sights just a little bit.
The 2-1. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
Here's a 2-2. This one in the air, center field. Grisham under it. That is the inning. Scoreless after 1. New inning getting started. So now the Yankees cleanup hitter, Paul Goldschmidt. Yeah, that's fouled off. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
Just missing off the plate there, according to the umpire. And out there on the mound, maybe trying to get an explanation. Can't say he's convinced, but it looks like he's accepted it.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. One gone here.
The center fielder, number 12, Trent.
So the batter now will be Trent Grisham. Early, he's become known as a guy that's really tough to take deep, and that is especially valuable today, Chris, when the ball's going out of the ballpark so much. That one finds the zone. That is strike two.
It's very important. It's all about run prevention, right? So when you have that, it's a plus. But if you are going to give up the long ball, you want the bases to be empty. And that's where control and command really comes into play for a guy like this.
Next offering down in the dirt. And that's ball four.
Take your base. Ball
and that's
four.
their first base runner of the game.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
And now it's Ahmed Rosario. Good power, not great in the OBP department. Second inning here, no score. Swing and a foul out of play. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Well, I think that's a case of overthinking right there. He got 3 straight fastballs looking in the 0-2 count just to pour it back.
Austin Wells stepping in now for the Yankees. Here's a guy who's been struggling so far this year. It's only late April, but still hoping he'll turn it around soon.
Not giving him a pitch to hit there isn't a bad thing. He's dealing with a great first pitch hitter up there.
Here, what?
The 1-2. Oh, right to the backstop. And now a man into scoring position.
Nobody on defense feels great right now. The pitcher feels responsible for missing so far outside, and the catcher wishes he could have done more to try to stop it.
Man on second, 2 down. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Line drive, base hit. Headed for the plate. He will score, and they take the lead. It's an RBI single, 1-0.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
And now the shortstop, Jose Caballero. Tap foul at the plate. One run across in the frame so far here at the top of the second. That finds the mark on the inside corner.
All you got to do is concentrate and execute this next pitch. Get yourself out of the jam, back into the dugout.
The 0-2.
That's the ball. Ball. That's down.
Wells, the runner at first with 2 gone. Way inside, gets out of the way.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Here comes a 3-2. In the air, right field, Abreu moving under it, and that'll do it. Bottom half of inning number 2. So stepping in for Boston, Trevor Story. Hard ground ball, base knock. And the tying run is on base.
He was all over that one. Smashed that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Now batting Jaron Duran.
Outside. That's a ball.
The 1-0. And that one fouled off. Out to center. Grisham gets there. He's under it. Brings it in.
Batting seven, the third baseman, number 5, Caleb.
One out man at first. Here's the third baseman, Caleb Durbin.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
He swings and hits a fly ball center field. That's a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single.
First pitch swinging, went up there with the plan to be aggressive. When you flare a ball out behind second base, it's really a tough spot for anyone to get to. And you're never trying to do that as a hitter, but when you do, I tell you what, you're yelling at it the entire way to get down.
Marcelo Meyer getting ready to hit. Two on, one out. Oh, and this one gets away. Runners stay where they are. That's ball one.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
The 2-1. Right through there for a strike.
Well, in this situation with a runner on first, less than 2 outs, some say, hey, get the ground ball, double play with 2 strikes. Some people say get the strikeout. I think you just execute your pitch at the best.
Line and a base hitting to right. In from third is the tying run. It's an RBI single. It's 1-1.
Well, we're starting over again, all tied up. To me, it's just a really controlled, balanced swing. He wasn't trying to do too much with it. Just stay disciplined, got the barrel to the ball, and put it in play.
First and second, 1 out. Carlos Narvaez up next for the Red Sox. Traffic on the bases with 1 already in at bottom half of inning number 2.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
Our plate umpire, Earl Hendricks.
Yeah, with Hendricks, Boo, kind of interesting. He's a good, consistent umpire, but you do hear that he kind of favors one side of the plate more than the other. So it's really hard to know for sure, but I think that usually it has to do something with where he sets up prior to each pitch.
The 1-2.
That's in. Ball.
And that one upstairs. Roman Anthony in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. 1 out. Runners at first and second. And they're all loaded up.
Very close with the location right there. It's just tough to get rewarded on the call with pitches near the top of the strike zone.
And next is the designated hitter, Roman Anthony. Golden opportunity right here.
Nope, ball.
Here's a 1-1. Late that time, and it's strike 2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Huge strikeout there.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back, and this pitcher has to step up and get the swing and miss. Really nice job of attacking the hitter at the plate. Pretty big 2-out at bat coming up now.
Here comes Wilson Contreras. Struck out swinging his first time. And that is out of play. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. One runs in. The throw home. The tag safe. It's 3-1.
Well, he had the opportunity to drive in some runs, and he comes through to break the tie. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
And with 2 down, the Red Sox. The early lead. Wilyer Abreu will hit next.
Ha!
Just
Ball
missed.
inside.
That smash towards center. And that's the 3rd out. 3 runs for them here, and they move ahead. We head on now to the top of the 3rd. It's the Red Sox 3 and the Yankees 1. It's an AL East matchup here on MLB The Show. Back here in Boston, all set for the start of the inning. Ryan McMahon stepping in now for the Yankees. Early, back to work.
Ball.
McMahon bats left, throws right. He made his big league debut in 2018, and he was a 2nd-round pick back in 2013. 1 up, 1 down.
Up next for the Yankees, the designated hitter, Ben.
And up next for New York, Ben Rice. Flied to right his first time. He swings and fouls one off.
Some real good life going through the zone on that one.
And it's fouled away. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
In the air to left center. Pulls it in on the run. And there's 2 away.
Up next for the Yankees, the right fielder, number 99.
Here's Judge now. 0 for 1 so far. This guy makes great contact. One of the best in the game at putting bat on ball.
He's got such quick hands, and he's gaining pitch recognition. That keeps him square to the plate. There's a good chance that his bat stays in the zone a long time, and that produces solid contact consistently.
2 down, nobody on. Fastball is outside.
Ball.
And he hits a ground ball right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. 1-2-3, go the Yankees. Score holds. It's 3-1. Back here in Boston. So stepping in for Boston, Masataka Yoshida.
Masataka Yoshida.
This one in the air, center field. Caballero should have this one. And a quick out, number one.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
Here's Trevor Story now. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. Line drive. He brings it down. Nice play.
Timed it perfect. It's hard, I think, for those guys on the corners because, you know, especially when it's a, right-handed hitter for third baseman, you don't see the ball all that well going through the zone. And if it's a left-hander, you got a better shot at it because you can see the ball going through, see the contact. And so that jump isn't always on time. Sometimes it's a little early. Sometimes it's a little bit late. But that one was perfect.
Here comes the 0-1. And the inning is over. Nothing across here this half. On to inning number 4. It's the Red Sox 3 and the Yankees 1. It's an AL East matchup here on MLB The Show. Back here at Fenway as we go to the top of the 4th. Cody Bellinger stepping in now for the Yankees.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point. You know, these Yankees doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
That clips a corner.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Here's a 2-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Got him swinging for the strikeout. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Goldie, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. And now the 0-1.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
That missed. That's a ball.
Red Sox leading it by 2. Top half of inning number 4. Just
outside
missed.
Ball.
Here's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
High fly ball right field. Abreu has a beat on it, and there's 2 down.
Up next for the Yankees, the center fielder, number 12.
Now it's Trent Grisham to the plate. He walked and came around to score his first time up.
Nope, that's outside. Ball. Ball out.
Fastball for a strike. That's off the inside corner, and that's ball 3. Fights it off. He'll see another. 2 down, nobody on. Struck him out looking. Down in order go the Yankees, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Bottom 4, so stepping in for Boston, Caleb Durbin.
Third baseman, number 5, Caleb Durbin.
Shortened the bunt and missed it, going 1.
You know, these Red Sox showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, they forced the starter to throw more pitches than he wanted to at this point of the game.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
And that pitch count is impactful because if they can keep making him work hard out there, it may force the bullpen to get involved a little sooner rather than later.
That's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Up next for the Red Sox.
And next for the Red Sox, Marcelo Meyer. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1. And a foul ball. Red Sox by 2. We're here in the bottom of the 4th.
That's a ball.
Swing and a miss. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Next for the Red Sox, the catcher, Carlos.
Let's take a look at his pitch usage in this one, Singy.
Well, he's known for that 4-seamer, Boog, and we've seen plenty of it from him today. You don't throw one pitch this much without having plenty of confidence in it. But he hasn't had the smoothest sailing, so he may want to switch things up a bit.
Narvaez in the box now as he looks at ball 1. Second plate appearance of the day for him.
Well, the hitter shows the pitcher that he's willing to go after that pitch down in the zone. So perhaps he'll come back to it, still try to get that ground ball double play.
On the ground right side, Rosario handles, throws to first, 2 away.
Up next for the Red Sox, the designated hitter, Roman.
So the Red Sox lineup turns over, and now the DH, Roman Anthony, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Out towards right center field, and that's a base hit. Runner from second scores as they add on. It's an RBI single, and they take a 3-run lead.
Well, here we are, 3rd time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
2 outs, runner at first. Down the number 2 hitter, Wilson Contreras.
That's the ball.
In the air, right side, Judge under it. And that's the inning. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now a 4-1 ball game. We go to the top of the fifth, and stepping in for the Yankees, Ahmed Rosario. That one finds the zone. That's strike one. Boston's bullpen with some activity. Jack Anderson, the rookie right-hander, is getting loose. Whitlock also throwing. And the 0-1.
Ball.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And they have their first hit since the second inning.
Up next for the Yankees, the catcher,
Austin Wells, stepping in now for the Yankees.
Picked up an RBI in his last at bat. Still their only run of the game so far.
And there's a foul ball. Here's the 0-1. Late swing, foul to the left.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Rosario gets his lead at first with nobody out. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
Up next for the Yankees,
and here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. Jose Caballero stepping in now for the Yankees. Flied to right his first time.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Next offering is fouled back. Man at first, one away. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout.
Oh, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
McMahon batting for the second time, and that's strike one.
Well, this looks like it's going to be a wasted opportunity. It's frustrating when you get the leadoff man on, but you can't get him into scoring position. They're going to need a big knock. Try to put something up on the board.
Ball.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Here's a 1-1. That's down and in.
That's the ball.
Goes down looking for the strikeout. Make it 7 strikeouts for him. The Yanks lead 1, and they trail it 4-1.
Now pitching for the
Back now to start the bottom of the 5th and taking over on the mound, Angel Chiville. He's pitching on 2 days rest. Leading off, Wilyer Abreu, 1 for 2.
The right fielder, Wilyer Abreu.
On the ground to first.
That's foul.
And foul ball.
You know, these Red Sox really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work.
And now this one's a rocket to right. Way back there. Gone. A solo shot. And they add on. That one just sounded different.
Man, might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth.
That home run was a no-doubter. As we dive into the numbers with StatCast.
Crushed, Boog. Just absolutely crushed. 112 miles per hour on the exit velo, and like you said, no doubt about that one. Plenty of launch angle to give it that backspin as well, and that carried way over the wall.
Masataka Yoshida digs in now.
Hey!
That one ran inside, almost got him. Chopper right side. Goldie takes it to the bag, and that's the first out in the bottom of the fifth.
10, shortstop Trevor Story.
Here's Trevor Story.
Ball outside.
One out, base is empty, and a run in. Last half of inning number 5. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Swing and a ground
And
ball.
foul.
And it goes just foul. Got him. 2 down.
Not the best location with the fastball on strike 3, but when you're pumping high 90s, you get away with some of those. More margin for error. You know, the fastball has become such a huge strikeout pitch in the sport. And I think a lot of it has to do with all the attention and emphasis on improved spin rates. These fastballs are just exploding out of the pitcher's hands and jumping through the zone.
Duran in the box again. Takes the strike.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
Bellinger gets under it. And that is that. Boston with another on the solo blast. It's now a 5-1 ball game. It's an AL East matchup here on MLB The Show. We're back with a look at key moments so far in this one.
Now pitching.
New
for the
pitcher
Red
on
Sox,
here, Jack
number
Anderson.
13.
This is his third time out this year. Back to the top of the Yankee order, Ben Rice now at the plate.
That missed. That's
They've
the
got
ball.
a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. The 1-0. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Feeling for the wall as he makes the catch.
Up next for the Yankees, the right fielder, number 99,
It's Aaron Judge now. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on-base slugging too. Inside corner at the knees, that's a strike. Good fastball. Didn't seem like that one found the zone. Here's a challenge. And they don't come much closer, but it was a ball. They'll keep both their challenges. The Red Sox leading by 4, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power, but then If this hitter gets a strike or two on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it.
Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Two outs, base is empty. Here's Cody Bellinger. That clips the zone. It's 0-1. Fought off foul.
That's a ball. That's inside.
And that one hammered. Fair ball. Around first and hustling for second. The throw in. There's the tag. Go get him. And that's the inning.
Batter tried to stretch that one into a double, but he wasn't about to let that happen. Nice job to get to the ball and fire that one into second just in time to get the out and end the inning.
Well, we go bottom six. So stepping in for Boston, Caleb Durbin.
Number 5, Caleb Durbin.
Next offering is down low. Chevy, in his second season, he features a four-seam fastball, a changeup, and he works in a slider. The 1-1 is fouled off. That hit him.
That hit him. Take
and the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning.
Up next for the Red Sox.
Man at first. Here's the second baseman, Marcelo Meyer.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Ball one
no,
there.
that missed. That's a ball.
On a line, and that's got extra bases written all over it. Around second, on his way to third. Durbin coming home. He will score. It's 6-1.
With that fastball, even though it's high velocity, you've got to live on the outer edges. When it's right on a tee, right down the middle, professional hitters are not going to have a problem turning it around.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Carlos Narvaez getting ready to hit. One on, nobody out, a run in here in the bottom of the sixth. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Meyer around third. Here's the throw to the plate. In there. He scores. And it's now a 6-run lead. Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Angel Chevy will depart. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now pitching for the
Tim Hill will take over
number
here.
41.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Roman Anthony up next for the Red Sox. And that one pulled foul. High fly ball out to left field. And he makes the catch.
Up next for the Red Sox, the first baseman, Wilson.
One out man at first. Here's Contreras now. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Left field, way back there. Holy Toledo! He sends a rocket to left, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 9-1.
He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrists to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the loft, and gets the home run.
One down. Wilyer Abreu, the next to hit.
That's a ball. Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Plenty of offense in this one, Singy. I guess you'd say kind of what we expected, though.
Well, this was a game, looking at the pitching matchup, where you expected offense to score, and not as lopsided as this. But, yeah, you definitely expected to see some offense coming up.
Outside.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
Outside with a breaking ball.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
The 3-1. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. 4 runs already in the frame. All Red Sox in this one. On the ground right side. The throw to first, and there's 2 away.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
So digging in, Masataka Yoshida. 0 for 3 in this one. That one misses, and that's ball 2. Next offering is fouled back. Two down, nobody on, and a foul ball. That one off the mark. Full count now. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Payoff pitch. And they'll do it again. That's a great at bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
Almost a coin flip for the umpire in that call, but most umpires just don't want to give pitchers a break up in the zone like that.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Tim Hill won't go any further tonight. And as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break. Now on the bump, Camilo Doval. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Trevor Story comes up to the plate. 1 for 3. Yeah. Yoshida off of first with 2 away. That one fouled off. Next one misses. Going to count 1 and 2. That one kicks away from the catcher.
You know, sometimes it takes a reliever a little time to get comfortable with the mound out there, especially when they come in trying to be nasty with every pitch they throw. Not exactly what they were looking for when they called him in, though. We'll see if he can settle down.
Runner at second, 2 down. Liner snagged at first. 7th inning coming up. It's the Red Sox 9 and the Yankees 1. It's a bit of a blowout now, which gives us a bit more freedom here in the booth.
I'm not sure that's a good thing.
Singy, were you superstitious as a player?
I'd say a little bit, and I wouldn't want to admit it, but I think, you know, you have a good game the next day. You're maybe thinking a little bit when you're putting your spikes on. Which one did I put on first? What did I eat? You know, let me just bring that back into today.
So you weren't superstitious, you were a little stitious.
Nope. Yes, ball. I was medium stitious. We've got some superstitions up here in the booth, and you never can say, hey, this game's going really fast early in the ball game.
Yeah, that is one of the ways that we are capable of putting the jinx on the game, is talking about how fast the game is going. That normally will grind it to a screeching halt.
No question.
Now here's Trent Grisham. He is struck out, and he is walked. That one ripped, but foul. Swings through that high fastball. Ball. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Here's a 1-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
He wanted that fastball high and tight, looking for a strikeout. Just didn't locate it very well.
In the air to left center. Duran on his way over. 2 away down.
The batter number 50, second baseman.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Jack Anderson out of the game. And as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back.
Now pitching.
Garrett Whitlock on to pitch here.
22.
He's into the game with the bases empty.
Whitlock.
Ahmed Rosario will hit next. Hard hit left side. Story sends it over to first. 3rd out. Yanks held in check. They trail it big. It's 9-1. Back here at Fenway Park, their offense has produced a lot of hits so far, as we see from the spray chart.
Yeah, when a team has this many knocks, a lot of the time it gets clustered to one side or another. Not today. They're hitting it all over the field. Pitch backed up a little bit, expecting it to go middle away, and it just sort of stayed on the inside corner. Probably good take, because he would have gotten jammed had he swung the bat.
Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a line drive, base hit out of the center field. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive in the center field.
Durbin in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Ball.
Duran gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Next offering in there for a strike. And now 2-2. Got him. One out.
Wow, just great bite to that slider. Broke hard out of the zone, and he just couldn't hold up the swing. You know, as a hitter, that pitch is really hard to take, and there's just not much you can do with it. You know that, but you don't want to get rung up by the umpire.
Meyer in the box with one away as he takes ball one.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
The Bo Sox up big in this one here at the bottom of the seventh. That one is absolutely belted. And it one-hops the wall. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score easily, and they now lead by 9.
These hitters today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that
one around. One out, runner at second. Here's the catcher, Carlos Narvaez. And first offering is fouled off.
No, that's inside.
Runner at second here, one gone.
No, that missed.
And that is
low.
downstairs. And the count is 3-1. That one at triple digits. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 gone now.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Camilo Doval done for the night, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back.
Now pitching for
They turn things over to the southpaw, Brent Hedrick. He's been someone, at least in the early going, that they've leaned on. So back to the top of the order. Now here's the Red Sox DH, Roman Anthony. That one is absolutely belted, and this one looks like trouble. Headed for the plate. Bounce takes it over the fence. That's an automatic double as a run scores on the play.
He puts a great swing on that pitch and drives home the run, and that was always going to be a double, but the bounce over the wall just took the guesswork out of it right away. It was a nice swing.
So 2 down. So stepping in for Boston, Wilson Contreras.
Coming off an absolute bomb in his last at bat.
No, that's out.
Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. Pretty close, but it was a ball. So they'll lose their first challenge. Man at second. Out towards right center field. Grisham should have this one. And that is that. They get 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. 8th inning coming up. It's the Red Sox 11 and the Yankees 1. It's an AL East matchup here on MLB The Show. We go to the 8th. Here's the Yankees catcher now, Austin Wells. The Red Sox with some bullpen action. Greg Weisser, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening.
Ball outside.
Quick at bat right here. He did the team thing, took until he got a strike. Now he's got to go to work, shorten up that swing a little bit, do whatever it takes to get on base.
That's down and in. A slider missed.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Strike 2.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
Up the middle, and he can't come up with it. Safe at first, no play. We'll see how they score this.
Up next for the Yankees.
So man aboard, and the batter now, Jose Caballero.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
That one's in there, 0-1. Caballero wants to challenge this, thought it was a ball, and that one did miss, and the strike is overturned. They'll keep their remaining challenge. The 1-0.
That's the ball.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
There's a strike. The Yanks with a lot of ground to make up, and we're in the top of the 8th. That's in there. That's strike 2.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out of that double play.
What a stop. There's one. A sensational double play.
The 3-6-1 double play, in my opinion, is one of the toughest plays to make. You've got a pitcher covering first and the middle infielder throwing to a moving target. Everything has to be perfect, and right there they made it look pretty easy.
Base is empty after the double play. Ryan McMahon steps to the plate. Oh, great stop to first. And very nicely done for the out. Down in order go the Yankees. They trail by double digits, 11-1. Bottom of the eighth. So stepping in for Boston, Wilyer Abreu.
That's inside. That's a ball.
That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left. The wide, the kick, and the 1-2. Base hit, center field. And a good start to the inning. Masataka Yoshida up next for the Red Sox. Fastball is outside.
Missed. That's a ball.
Swings, fouls it off, and he breaks his bat. Abreu on at first, nobody out.
Ball.
Pitch misses. 3-1. Swings through that one for strike 2. Lifted in the air, right center field. And there's one down.
The batter, number 10, shortstop, Trevor.
One out, man at first. Here's Story now.
That's a ball.
Just
that
missed.
Missed. That's a ball.
Now 3-0. That's through there for a strike. Swing and a foul, out of play. Three-two now. That one in the dirt and gets away. Throws to second, not in time. He's safe. And now a man into scoring position. Next to hit, Jarren Duran.
Center fielder, number 60, Jarren Duran.
Ball.
Runner at second, 2 down. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. That is the inning. And the Red Sox leave one, but they're on autopilot, leading 11-1. Back here at ready to go. Ben Rice digs in now.
The designated hitter, number 22, Ben Rice.
And we're underway from Fenway.
He really
Ball.
committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
Ball to strike.
No, ball.
Caught him looking for the K.
Batting second, the right fielder, number 99.
And time now to check out the New York Yankees lineup. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Singy.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These players have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand.
Now this one's crushed down the line. Hooking. Foul ball.
That good solid contact right there, just a bit out in front of that fastball. Got to try to stay on that backside
That's
just
a
a little bit longer and see if you can do some damage.
Ball.
Ground ball up the middle. A sliding stop. Throw to first. It's there, and that's a great play.
We saw a few skills on display there for the out. Technique was great, reaction time was there, and the slide was smooth. Watching that play come together was really fun.
Two down, base is empty. Bellinger up to hit.
Hee-haw.
The 0-1. And it's fouled off. Two down, nobody on. Missed with
Ball.
a changeup. Ball one. And Belly goes down on strikes. Now the Red Sox will get their shot. No score. Back after this on the show. We go to the bottom of the first. And starting for the Yankees, the right-hander, Luis Gil. What do we need to know here?
Well, it's a three-pitch mix in the repertoire for this starter. He's going to have to command all three if he's going to have success on the hill today.
Digging in, Roman Anthony. Have to say, he's one of the most impressive young players I've seen in recent years.
Well, no question about it. His future is very bright. The city, the organization, both are excited about him. He has a lot to look forward to.
And he grounds one to the right side. Goldie steps on the bag. One gone, bottom half of the first. Let's take a look at our lineup. Not a whole lot going their way offensively the last few games, Chris.
Yeah, Boog, and that can put more pressure on the pitching staff to try to limit the opponent to just 1 or 2 runs a game, knowing that their offense is not scoring right now. And that never really works well because you try to be too fine and you end up giving up a lot of runs. So we'll see if everybody can just relax, bring things together, and perform at a level that they're capable of.
Contreras in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. Comes up empty. Good job to fight that one off. Cut on and miss, struck him out. That's the second out.
Well, one of the things that hitters will do is they'll look for that red dot on the baseball as it's coming in to let them know what the pitch is. And if they see the red dot, it's typically a slider. But when a guy's got a really tight one with high spin rates, very difficult to determine. And that's probably why we saw a swing and miss right there. Just a nasty pitch. I think he was sitting off speed there.
That missed. That's a ball.
Misses
No, that
just
missed.
off
That's a
the
ball.
outside edge. I think that was a strike. Challenge from behind the dish here. And that just scraped the zone. The call is overturned. Still 2 challenges left for them. 2-2. Hard hit. Knocks it down. Whips it to first.
No!
They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang play to end the inning. Scoreless after 1. Back inside Fenway Park. Now here's the Yankees cleanup hitter, Paul Goldschmidt. Hit on the ground to short. Story to first. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Batting fifth, the center fielder, number 12, Trent Grisham.
So the batter now will be Trent Grisham. Pulls that one foul. No score here in the second. Swings and misses. 0-2.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
Oh, 0-2 now. Struck him out swinging. That K is his 3rd of the game. Off to a strong start, Singy, as he's punched out 3 of the first 5 he's faced.
Oh, he's definitely minimizing contact. He can get the swing and miss when he needs it, but he'll also keep the defense fresh behind him, allowing some balls in play as well.
Two down, nobody on. The other way. And that is that. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. So stepping in for Boston, Masataka Yoshida.
Masataka Yoshida.
Liner caught it second. 1 pitch and 1 out.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Trevor Story in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Late swing fouled off. There's the strike. That one misses.
Ball.
2-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That one misses. 3-2 down. Stays alive. And a foul ball, he stays alive. 3-2 on the way. Set down on strikes. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Now batting Jarren Duran. Here's a guy who's been struggling so far this year. It's only late April, but still hoping he'll turn it around soon. Just missed.
That's it.
Splits the plate, and it's 2-1. In there at the knees. Up the middle, Caballero. There with plenty of time, and that ends the inning. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. We'll move to the third with no score. Back in Boston, new inning getting started. Austin Wells stepping in now for the Yankees. The next offering misses, and it's 1-1. Way out front for strike 2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Got him swinging for the K, and that's 4 strikeouts.
Way out in front of that inside pitch there, and just exactly the opposite kind of approach that you want with 2 strikes. You want to let the ball travel, make sure you recognize it, try to shorten up so that you can at least put the ball in play. Clearly fooled, but I think even more so, you question the 2-strike approach.
Here's the shortstop at the plate. Jose Caballero popped in the air, left field, takes it in for the out.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay close.
The third baseman, Ryan.
Here's Ryan McMahon now. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And that'll do it. 9 straight retired here to start the game. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back here in Boston, so stepping in for Boston, Caleb Durbin.
Number 5, Caleb Durbin.
Hey!
Not close with that one, and the count even 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. And a 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Fights it off. He'll see another. That one 95 to finish him off.
I'm not saying it wasn't a strike or, you know, it wasn't ball, whatever, but just the location with that velocity. It's hard enough to, even if the velocity's not great, but that velocity, that location, tip your cap.
And next for the Red Sox, Marcelo Meyer. Fouled off left side. Oh, 1 now. In there at the knees for a strike.
Too close for me, partner, to take that 0-2 fastball, but for whatever reasons, he let it go by. He's still in the at-bat. I don't think he'll let the next one go.
Breaking ball, and that got him.
Batting ninth, the catcher.
Man at first with 1 gone. Here's the catcher, Carlos Narvaez. You'll one. Check swing. Now we'll look down to first. And he won around. Rule to swing. Meyer leads off first with 1 away. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
So the Red Sox lineup turns over. Roman Anthony getting ready to hit.
Hey!
You'll one. Right through there for a strike.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Swings through it for the K. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. 3 innings complete. No score. And we're back here at Fenway Park. On to the 4th. Ben Rice stepping in now for the Yankees.
You know, these Yankees, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
The 0-2. Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. In time to get him. 1 away on the strikeout.
Well, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
Here is Aaron Judge. Scoreless here, but now he's got to deal with a guy who's got some power.
That's the ball.
Got to be careful when you're talking about a hitter with this type of slug and these type of home run totals. The lefty, the 1-0. Foul ball there. All tied up. Top half of inning number 4. And Judge spoils that one. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Swing, and that's ripped towards right center. And that is that. So 12 up, 12 down to begin the ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Bottom of the fourth, Joe stepping in for Boston, Wilson Contreras.
Wilson Contreras.
You know, these Red Sox just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
No, that missed.
A little out front there as he swings through it. And that one up and in. Look out.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Payoff pitch. And that's a base hit. So he ends up with a hit after seeing a lot of pitches. That was a good at bat.
Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Now it's going to be Wilyer Abreu. He's 0 for 1.
That's inside ball.
Here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
Swung on, belted. Carrying well. And that one becomes property of the beast. A 2-run homer, and the Red Sox jump in front. It's 2-0.
The one thing the pitcher didn't want to happen just happened. That's not an easy one to stomach. Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
Masataka Yoshida up next for the Red Sox. In the air, right field. Judge settles under it, and there's one down.
The batter, number 10, shortstop.
Here's Trevor Story. Struck out looking at his first at bat. And that misses. And that is ball 1. Foul ball. The 1-1. Fastball for a strike. Liner snagged at first.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the center fielder, Jarren Duran.
That's in. Ball.
And the 1-0. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Red Sox leading it by 2. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. In the air to left center. Bellinger in a full sprint. Grabs it on the run. And that ends the inning. 2 runs for Boston on the home run. It's now a 2-0 ball game. It's an AL East matchup here on MLB The Show. All set for the start of the inning. And stepping in for the Yankees, Paul Goldschmidt. Early, back to work. On the ground. Story sends it over to first. And the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. Now it's Trent Grisham to the plate. Cruising on the mound right now, but a dangerous hitter here in this spot. A guy with some slug to him. Fouled off. He was late. Now the 0-1. Late on that fastball.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. The 0-2.
Outside, ball.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Picks up strikeout number 7. Chris, as we look back at the pitch sequence, he hadn't seen that curveball at all. How tough is it to adjust to something like that with a bunch of break when you haven't had a look at it yet?
Yeah, I mean, you're dialed up for something firm. You never want to take a called third strike as a fastball, so you're going to be a little anxious before you recognize the pitch. And right there, clearly didn't see what was coming.
And now it's Ahmed Rosario. The Yankees still looking for their first hit in this one.
Now this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
That's foul.
Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's up to 8 strikeouts in this one. So 5 perfect innings in the books. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Bottom of the inning. So stepping in for Boston, Caleb Durbin.
Third baseman, Caleb Durbin.
And that is out of play.
Nope, ball.
That's a strikeout. Woody Keller says he won a round.
Up next for the Red Sox, the second baseman.
And now Marcelo Meyer, hit by a pitch his first time up. That one lifted to left. Bellinger sizing it up. Out number 2.
Up next for the Red Sox, the catcher,
Carlos Narvaez now at the plate. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. And first offering is fouled off.
That's a ball.
2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5.
Ball.
And that's way
Ball.
high.
That's high.
3-1 now. Next offering is fouled back. And they'll do it again. And there's ball 4.
No, that's ball 4.
It's not
Runner
easy laying
taking
off
base.
that pitch. It's designed to fool you, but he just wasn't fooled at all.
So the batting order turns over. Now here's the Red Sox leadoff hitter, Roman Anthony.
Anthony.
Well, an 0-0 count. Not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
Activity in the bullpen for the Yankees. Angel Chevy, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Hill, a left-hander, also throwing. The 0-1. To third. Play made. That ends the inning. 1 left for the Red Sox, but they hold the 2-0 lead. Welcome back. It's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important moment so far. Austin Wells will hit next.
The catcher, number 28, Austin Wells.
That one ripped right center field. That's back there. And it's out of here. Into the home bullpen for a homer. He'll circle the bases, and they've got their first run. It's 2-1. He only needed 1 swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off.
Let's take another look at it, but this time with the help of StatCast.
Well, this one wasn't hit that high, but when you can launch it at 111 miles per hour off the bat and get some backspin, it'll carry enough to get out of here.
So up next for New York, Jose Caballero. That misses the zone.
That's up.
Ball 1. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in, and we're the top half of the 6th.
That's a ball.
That one catches the corner for a strike. Bunting for a hit. Not in time.
He's in there.
That's a bunt single.
Up next for the Yankees, the third baseman.
He was racing down the line and probably didn't assume he was going to be safe until his foot hit the bag and looked up for the umpire. Nice bunt and great hustle to get himself a knock.
Ryan McMahon steps to the plate. Flied to right his first time. McMahon thought that one missed, and here comes a challenge. So the call will stand. That knocks them down to 1 challenge left.
No, he's really working him away, this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
The 1-1.
Ball.
And this is inside.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
That's in there with the knees, and it's strike 2. Stays alive. Caballero aboard here at first with nobody out. And a payoff pitch to the right side.
Foul.
And that goes foul. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Ground ball left side. And it's just foul. That was close. And a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
But when you see that many pitches in an at bat, your chances of succeeding go up. And right there we see the result.
Now here is Ben Rice. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1. That one missing inside.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
The 1-1. And fouled off. The possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Nobody out. Good job to fight that one off. The 1-2. That one missed. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. And that is a big first out.
Well, tough night at the dish. Punching out for the 3rd time right there. He just hasn't looked very comfortable at the plate. A little unsure of his timing right now. Not picking up the spin and location of these pitches. He'll have some adjustments to make.
Critical at bat coming up, and in steps Aaron Judge. This guy with light tower power. So right-handed slugger at the plate. Chris, you surprised that the lefty is still in there?
Extremely. I mean, you've got arms down in the bullpen, and there's somebody down there that can match up, try to get out of this jam.
That's off the mark.
Down.
Ball.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Two on, one out. And a count 1-2. Got him swinging for the strikeout.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's one of the hardest things. That when you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. If I can see it really well at eye level, I can't catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity.
Big spot, and Cody Bellinger stepping to the dish.
Hey.
Big spot. 2 out. Both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard. Swing and a grounder, foul first base side.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow.
Now this one gets through. Here comes the runner. Here's the throw. He'll score and then tie it. It's 2-2.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. First and second, 2 outs. Here is Goldschmidt. Has grounded out a couple of times. This one in the air right field. Abreu on the run towards the line. Makes a nice running catch. And that's the 3rd out. 2, 3, 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. We are tied 2-2. Bottom of the 6th inning. So stepping in for Boston, Wilson Contreras.
You know, these Red Sox, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
That clips the corner.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Make it 7 strikeouts for him.
Look, he just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Now it's the right fielder, Wilyer Abreu. Edge of his zone for a strike, and it's 0-1.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Fought off foul. All tied up here in the bottom of the 6th. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. This ball's chopped on the ground. Slings to first, 2 away.
Up next for the Red Sox, the left fielder, number 7.
And here comes the Yankees manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Luis Gil departs, and he was a tough nut to crack. Pretty stingy from start to finish. Back with a new arm after a quick break.
Now pitching for the
on the mound now, Angel Shavili. He's been so good against lefties. Masataka Yoshida, the next to hit.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Hey! Just a tough pitch to hit, and not an easy one to throw either.
2 down, nobody on.
Ball, that's up.
Boog, I'm not sure how he took that right there. I mean, that was an incredible two-strike pitch.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective. Down in order go the Red Sox. Score remains 2-2.
Now pitching.
Welcome back. We're in the seventh. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Zach Kelly.
Well, I got to think he probably has a little extra in the tank facing his former team, and there's not a player in the league that doesn't get a little extra motivation when he plays against his old squad.
Now here's Trent Grisham, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Tap foul at the plate.
You know, these Yankees, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. One thing that stands out looking over the numbers is the amount of outs they have on the first pitch of the at-bat. They've given away too many at-bats with easy outs.
And a swing and a miss. And one gone.
The batter number 50, second baseman.
Ahmed Rosario stepping in now for the Yankees. Out towards right center field. Abreu has a beat on it. He's got it. And there's 2 away.
Up next for the Yankees, the catcher, number 28,
Austin Wells getting ready to hit. He's already homered in this game.
That's
Activity in the bullpen. Jack Anderson, the rookie right-hander, is getting loose. Moran warming up as well. Two down, nobody on.
Hike one.
Next pitch in for a strike, and the count 1-2.
That's a ball.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. 1-2-3 go the Yankees. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. Set for the last half of the 7th. So stepping in for Boston, Trevor Story.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
And that one hit to first. Goldie takes it himself, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
Up next for the Red Sox, center fielder number 60,
Jarren Duran up next for the Red Sox.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're really trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
And after review, it was a ball. Good eye. They'll keep both their challenges.
Down, ball.
Next pitch downstairs. Ball 2. And that one is inside. Right through there for a strike. Goes down looking.
Up next for the Red Sox, the third baseman, number 5,
Caleb Durbin now at the plate.
Ball, that's outside.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That's down. One hops off the wall. Throws to second. There's the tag. They get him. And that's the inning.
Batter tried to stretch that one into a double, but he wasn't about to let that happen. Nice job to get to the ball and fire that one into second just in time to get the out and end the inning.
Back here at Fenway, we're at the top of the 8th. Jose Caballero stepping in now for the Yankees. Went with the sweeper, but it misses. Boston's bullpen with some activity. Aroldis Chapman, the left-hander, is getting that big fastball of his ready to go. The 1-0.
That's a ball.
And another ball.
That's in.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if they'll walk you.
Ryan McMahon in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Inside corner for a strike. They're now 3-1. Caballero wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge. Barely a hair out of the zone, but it was a ball. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. Go ahead run on base. Ryan McMahon will hit next.
Put together a great at bat last time. Really battled. Ended up with the base hit.
Kelly kicks over to first, and he's back.
Ball.
That one finds the corner. That is strike 2. Now he's challenging the called strike. And that one just barely missed. The call is overturned. They'll keep their remaining challenge.
Sold it really well with the arm speed. Swung underneath it, so a changeup that stayed a little bit more on plane than what he was anticipating.
Off the mark there.
That's a ball.
And it's a full count.
So here we go. Base runner at first. Could be running on the pitch. He's got good enough speed to steal the bag to get in scoring position, even if it's a swing and miss at the plate.
To the right side. Contreras to second and 2. What a play.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Zach Kelly will depart, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break.
Now pitching.
So the Red Sox bring on a new pitcher, Giovanni Moran.
Bringing in the lefty with a left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Base is empty after the double play. Ben Rice, the next to hit. 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Two down, nobody on, and we're in the top of the 8th.
No, ball.
2 down, nobody on. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Two now. Gets a piece and stays alive. That's inside.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
Payoff pitch. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Three-two now. Grinding AB right here. About to see pitch number 10. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive and puts the go-ahead run on base.
Love how he became a really tough out with 2 strikes right there. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out.
Ball.
Two gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. Outside. And the count is 2-0.
2-0 count. You really don't want to give in here. You've got to work the edges, really execute a pitch. Hopefully you can get back into this count.
That's outside.
That's the ball.
3 balls and a strike.
Just doesn't seem to want to throw him a fastball.
Three-one now. Downstairs, and that's ball 4.
Take your base.
And with 2 outs, the go-ahead run is at second base. Here comes Cody Bellinger, known for his late inning heroics.
This is a big spot for a big-time player.
Inside,
nope,
just missed.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
2 on, 2 outs. That one outside.
No, that's out.
And it's 2-0.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Swing, and that's ripped towards right center. And that's the 3rd out.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Fernando Cruz. Marcelo Meyer getting ready to hit.
The second baseman, Marcelo Meyer.
High fly ball, right field. And there's one away.
Up next for the Red Sox, the catcher, Carlos.
So stepping in for Boston, Carlos Narvaez. He is struck out and he is walked.
Well, a come-and-get-me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
Up the middle. Over to Goldie. And there's 2 away.
Up next for the Red Sox, the designated hitter, Roman Anthony.
Roman Anthony now at the plate. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout.
No, that missed.
In the air, left field. And that will end the inning. Nothing doing here this half. Through 8 full, we are tied 2-2.
Now pitching.
We're back, and on the mound is the closer. A roll to... Just about to get started. Ben Rice stepping in now for the Yankees. And this one is off and running. That one lifted to left. Yoshida on the move. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch.
Batting second, the right fielder.
As we take a look now at the New York Yankees lineup. Aaron Judge at the dish. When this guy connects, there isn't a ballpark in the world big enough to contain him.
It's not just the home runs that make Judge so impactful. His leadership in the clubhouse sets the tone.
Ha! Ball.
This one in the air, center field. Durant under it. 2 down.
Batting third, the left fielder, Cody.
And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game.
That's the ball.
Boog, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
In the air, right field, Abreu going back on this one. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. We're midway in inning number 1. No score. Back here in Boston, and taking the ball for the Yankees, Luis Gil. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
He's a guy that's going to come right after hitters. I mean, he's not trying to fool them. He's going to pitch the contacts, not worry about it. He trusts his defense behind him, and he's not going to mess around with a whole bunch of different offerings. Only 3 pitches in the repertoire, so he knows he'll have to work in all 3 effectively and probably pitch backwards sometimes just to make sure this lineup isn't picking up on too many patterns.
Can't glove it cleanly. Still finds a way to get off the throw and save. Couldn't recover from the misplay.
Just a good job putting the ball in play and then busting down the first baseline. Beat the throw pretty easily. That's one of those you classify as just too hot to handle. Hit it on the screws, and it couldn't be fielded cleanly, but you can't really blame the defense in that case.
Wilson Contreras now up to the plate.
Ball outside.
Here's a 1-1.
Ball.
Anthony gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Well struck left field. Holy Toledo. A 2-run blast. And the Red Sox jump in front. It's 2-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Now it's the right fielder, Wilyer Abreu.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Red Sox already leading. Swing, and he breaks his bat. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly, and he's going to make it to first, and we'll see how they score. Masataka Yoshida up next for the Red Sox. Just off the outside edge, and that's ball 1. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. Just caught the zone by a whisker, and the call is overturned. So they've still got both their challenges. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout.
Not shortstop, Trevor.
All right, let's take a look at the lineup. One out man at first. Trevor Story digs in now.
Hurt.
The 0-1. And a foul ball. Here's the 0-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, he froze him with the changeup right there, and I think he was so geared up for fastball. Once he recognized that it was off speed, he just wasn't able to make an adjustment. So a really good strikeout, and pitcher just won the battle.
At the plate, Jaron Duran.
Outside.
Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 1-1.
Nope. Ball.
Outside with a breaking ball.
They've got him working a little harder in this first frame than he anticipated.
And the 3-1. In the air, center field. Grisham settles under this one. And that is that. 2 runs for Boston on the home run. It's now a 2-0 ball game. It's an AL East matchup here on MLB The Show. Top of the second, and stepping in for the Yankees, Paul Goldschmidt.
No, that's low. Ball.
Check swing called strike. Strike 1. Ed Drummond behind the plate calling balls and strikes. Maybe one of the most respected umpires around the league.
He's not the kind of umpire that you're likely to notice back there, and that can be a huge compliment, really. So if you're just kind of quietly doing your job, staying consistent with your calls, hitters, pitchers, managers, even fans, they're all going to appreciate you. Ed Drummond, he's that kind of umpire.
Out to short, Story. Leadoff man retired here in the second.
Batting fifth, the center fielder, number 12, Trent Grisham.
Trent Grisham stepping in now for the Yankees.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Lined into left center field, and that's going to fall for a hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Batting sixth, the second baseman, Ahmed.
So up next for New York, Ahmed Rosario. Good power, not great in the OBP department. High in the air, out to right. He makes the grab.
Batting seventh, the catcher, number 28, Austin.
And here's the catcher, Austin Wells.
Ball.
Grisham leads off first with 2 down to the inning.
That's a ball.
The count 2-1. Up the middle, and he knocks it down. The throw is still in time. He keeps his composure, and they get the out. One left for the Yankees. They trail things here 2-0. We head to the bottom of the second. So stepping in for Boston, Caleb Durbin.
Number 5, Caleb Durbin.
Saying he wasn't very sharp in the first, got hit around a little bit, just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff for the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, Boog, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be because it's not always obvious what adjustments need to be made. Sometimes it's location, sometimes it's being too predictable. Sometimes you're tipping your pitches. He's going to need to figure it out quickly, though.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. The 0-2.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
That one misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. That's a little bit low.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Payoff pitch. Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
That's out to center field. Grisham on the move, and he hauls it in.
Batting eighth, the second baseman, Marcelo Meyer.
Now, Marcelo Meyer.
Well, at that velocity, if that's all you're seeing, 88, you can handle that all day long. That's what you get in batting practice. But off the velocity of the fastball, that is a very tough pitch to adjust to.
And the 0-2. In the air, left field. And there are 2 outs.
Batting ninth, the catcher, Carlos Narvaez.
Carlos Narvaez will hit next. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. 0-1.
The strong second inning is a confidence builder for him, a relief for his manager. Doesn't have to get into that bullpen quite as early.
2 down, nobody on. In the air to left center. Bellinger makes the grab. Red Sox go down quietly, but they're on top 2-0. On to the 3rd inning, and stepping in for the Yankees, Jose Caballero. In the air to left center. He's got it. And there's 1 down.
Batting ninth, the third baseman, Ryan McMahon.
Ryan McMahon steps to the plate.
Ball.
The 1-0. And a big swing and a miss. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Sold it really well with the arm speed. Swung underneath it, so a changeup that stayed a little bit more on plane than what he was anticipating.
Up next,
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. 2 gone.
Right.
Back to the top of the Yankee order. Ben Rice, the next to hit. That's in for a strike on the outside corner. 0-1. Two down, nobody on. Fastball for a strike at 95.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches. Too close for me, partner, to take that 0-2 fastball, but for whatever reasons, he let it go by. He's still in the at-bat. I don't think he'll let the next one go.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. Got him swinging. He chased the changeup. That ends the frame. Yanks held in check, and they're down 2-0. Set for the bottom of the third. Here now the Red Sox DH, Roman Anthony. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
Well, he's gotten ahead with 2 pitches down in the zone. He has plenty of options right here. He can go up, he can go away, he can add velocity, he can subtract.
And now it's 1-2. Jackknifes out of the way.
Straighten him up a little bit.
This one drilled right center field. That one heading for the fence and gone. A solo shot, and they add to their lead. It's 3-0.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Here comes Wilson Contreras. He's 1 for 1 with a 2-run homer his first time up.
No, that's high.
And the 1-0.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. He's going to really have to bear down.
And
no,
another
that's
ball.
In.
That's ball 4.
Nope, that's
Tried
ball
another
4.
fastball, but missed the spot.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
And now, Wilyer Abreu reached on an infield single his first time. This is again 5 in a row. Can't find it here. That's 6 straight balls. One on, nobody out. A run in here in the last half of the 3rd. Fastball is outside.
You know, these Red Sox doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. And here's a stat for you, Boog. They're making contact with more than 85% of the pitches that they're swinging at. It's pretty special stuff. Not so good if you're out there on the mound.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Contreras gets his lead at first with nobody out. And a 3-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. This one smoked on its way out of here. It's their 2nd home run of the inning, and they boost their lead. He kept swinging, and it paid off.
Well, that was a battle, Boog, and he just kept taking his cuts. Finally squared one up.
We take another look as StatCast tells us that ball took off at 110 miles an hour.
And plenty of distance as well. I mean, that was an impressive home run, Boog. He squared it up and knew it was gone.
So up next, Masataka Yoshida. Fastball for a strike. The 0-1.
Clearly, he hasn't had it in this game, and looks like sooner than later, they're going to have to go to the bullpen.
Late swing, foul to the left.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. That's back there. Holy Toledo. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they add a run. It's 6-0.
Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
And here comes the Yankees manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Luis Gil gives way, and the home run really bit him today as he exits on the hook for the loss. New arm coming on after the break. Angel Chevy into the game.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Trevor Story comes up to the plate.
Yeehaw!
And
that's a ball. That's inside.
Chevy, a 6'2" righty. He features a four-seam fastball, a changeup, and he works in a slider. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. One down.
Up next for the Red Sox, center fielder number 60, Jaron.
And stepping in for Boston, Jarren Duran. Flied to center his first time. He's 0 for 1.
What he's looking for there in the 0-0 count. Looks like he wants the ball down in the zone.
Tapped out front of the plate. Bounces into the outfield, base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Up next for the Red Sox, the third baseman, number 5.
Caleb Durbin up next for the Red Sox. Flied to center his first time.
Hey!
Now a quick throw to first, and he's back in safely. In the air out to center. Plays it on a bounce, and it deflects away. Lead runner makes the turn at second. The relay, the throw comes in too late, and now they have runners at the corners.
The second baseman,
And so 2 on with 1 out. Red Sox already lead it. Marcelo Meyer now at the plate. Fly to left his first time.
No, that's out.
Two on, 1 out.
Tough spot right here. A couple
outside.
runners
Ball.
on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Here's a 2-0. And a foul ball. Swings through that one out in front that time.
Great spot to be in right here for the pitcher. You can either strike this guy out or get a ground ball double play.
And it's filled up. Duran at third. Durbin at first. 1 gone. Swings and misses. Struck him out.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
So digging in, Carlos Narvaez. Fly to left his first time. And that one fouled off. Corners are occupied with 2 down. This one in the air, right field. Bounces over the wall, inbound ground, and it's an automatic double. as a run scores.
Well, this tends to happen more often in this park than others, and that short fence is just so inviting for hitters. You see a lot of balls bounce over for an automatic double when no one can run it down.
Now here's the Red Sox DH, Roman Anthony, and he has a chance to homer for the second time this inning.
I'm sure it never crossed his mind, and he'd get another chance to do that again in this inning, but here we are. Let's see if he can pull it off.
On the ground, right side. Goldie takes it to the bag, and they're happy to just get off the field after that frame. All in all, 10 come to the plate. They bat around and 5 score. On to inning number 4. It's the Red Sox 7 and the Yankees nothing. It's an AL East matchup here on MLB The Show. Back now at Fenway as we go to the top of the 4th.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that pitcher work to get you out.
Nowadays, with advanced metrics and increased use of moving the infielders around, defense isn't necessarily about making errors. Are you able to get to the ball? Are you able to position fielders where hitters hit the ball, but within the new shift rules? Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Well, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
And here comes Bellinger. Fly to right his first time. Pitch misses, and it's 1-0. Ripped to third and caught.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. He hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
Now it's Goldschmidt up to the plate. Swing and a foul out of play. Two down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Ripped to right. And that is that. So the Yanks go in order. They continue to trail 7-0. Back here at Fenway, the spray chart shows us an impressive power display from this lineup. 4 homers so far.
Yeah, they've been sending them out all over the yard, Boog. Doesn't seem like there's anywhere for these pitchers to hide. Tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
Ripped, but it curls foul. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Up next for the Red Sox, the right fielder, Wilyer.
So stepping in for Boston, Wilyer Abreu. He's already homered here in this one. Swing and a ball popped up. Caballero under it. And there's 2 down.
Up next for the Red Sox, the left fielder, number 7,
Masataka Yoshida getting ready to hit. He's already homered in this game. There's a swing and a drive. That one outs against the fence. And he's in at second with a 2-out double.
These guys today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
Man at second here with 2 away. Here's Trevor Story now. And first offering is fouled off. Man on second, 2 down. On the ground to third. McMahon fires over to first. That's the inning. And the Red Sox leave one, but they're still in control. It's 7-0. Back in Boston, we go to the top of the 5th. Trent Grisham stepping in now for the Yankees. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. On the corner for a strike. Grisham wants to challenge this, thought it was a ball, and the strike is overturned after review. Still 2 challenges left for them. Backed off the plate that time. And here's a challenge. That looked like it missed to me. Good eye at the plate. They'll overturn the call. They'll keep both their challenges. And a 3-1 on the way. That one ripped left field. That's back. And it hits off the monster. Into second easily with a leadoff double.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
And next for New York, Ahmed Rosario.
No, that's inside.
Man at second. That's ripped into the outfield. Oh, he misses it. It drops. Grisham around third. He'll score. It's 7-1.
Picks himself up an RBI. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
So man aboard. Here's the Yankees catcher now, Austin Wells. Grounded out his first time up. Swinging a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit as a run scores.
Comes through with the RBI. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
So a man at first. Now it's the shortstop, Jose Caballero. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. And first offering is fouled off. Foul ball there.
No, that's down. Ball.
In the dirt. Now throw to first, but back easily. Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame, and we're at the top of the 5th. Swings and misses. And that's 4 strikeouts. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. Now the third baseman, Ryan McMahon. He was a strikeout victim his first time. And ball 1. Man at first, 1 away.
That missed. That's a ball.
Outside
Nope,
low.
ball.
And that's ball 3.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
3-1 is on the way. And ball
That's
4
ball
to
4.
a
Take your
board.
base.
And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. Didn't miss by too much, but it'll stay a ball. No challenges left for them now. First and second, 1 out. Ben Rice will hit next. Line drive, base hit. And they hold the runner at third, but the bases are loaded now with 1 out.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Aaron Judge comes to the plate now. We think of home runs when we see Judge, which makes sense because, well, he hits a lot of them.
Yeah, you're right about that.
Fly ball down the line. And it hooks. Foul.
All over the first pitch fastball right there, but just a little bit out front. Got to let it travel just a bit more.
That's a ball down.
Bases loaded. 1 away.
When it unravels, it can unravel pretty quickly. And right now, you're in a situation where you're 1 swing away from it being a 1-run ball game.
Strike 2. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Executed that pitch very nicely, just missed with it.
Ground ball could be 2. The turn by Meyer at second. On the first, double play. And that's the inning. So it's 2 runs on 4 hits. No errors and a couple left on. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Red Sox 7 and the Yankees 2. It's an AL East matchup here on MLB The Show. Back here at Fenway Park, so stepping in for Boston, Jarren Duran.
Number 60, Jarren Duran.
And first offering is fouled off.
You know, these Red Sox, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. Everything seems to be clicking.
Outside,
and the
ball.
6 extra base hits in the game kind of tells you everything you need to know. They're not getting fooled up there at all.
This one ripped, but foul to the right. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Line to second, snagged on the bounce. On to first, and the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th.
For the Red Sox, the third baseman, number 5,
Caleb Durbin up next for the Red Sox. 1 for 2.
Hike 1.
Pitch misses, and 1-1. Looked like a strike to me, and here comes the challenge. It just shaved the zone, so they've still got both their challenges. Swing and a ball popped up. Rosario takes it in for the out.
Next
2
for the
down.
Red Sox, the second baseman, Marcelo Meyer.
Marcelo Meyer, the next to hit.
Hoo-yah! Nope, that's in.
2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Next offering is fouled back. And they'll do it again. Two down, nobody on. And that one almost hit him. Meyer
What you got?
checks his swing, appeal to third. Nope, he held back. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. That's back there. And that one hops the wall. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Up next for the Red Sox.
Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap. And when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent swing.
So runner at second, 2 down. Carlos Narvaez digs in now. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike. Runner at second, 2 down. There's a swing and a drive. And a foul ball.
I'm just waiting for a foul ball up here. I mean, this is one of the best places to be ready and to have a foul ball opportunity. We got a great view of the action.
Ball.
It was in this ballpark. You and I were working together in the 2013 Division Series, and you caught one. Do you remember it? Be honest. Do you remember that?
Ball.
I do. I sacrificed a bracelet for it, but it was worth it.
Man on second, 2 down. That one the other way. And
No, that's a foul ball.
My partner doesn't always remember things in the game that have to do with it. Really quickly, who was your first big league hit against? Threw it by him. A swing and a miss at the fastball to end the inning. One left for the Red Sox, but they're still on top, 7-2. We're back, and here's a look at how we got to this stage of the game. Cody Bellinger stepping in now for the Yankees.
Cody Bellinger.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Activity in the bullpen for the Red Sox. Jack Anderson preparing to come on if needed. The lefty, the 1-0. This one popped up. Contreras settles underneath it. 1 up, 1 down.
That hanging breaking ball looks so juicy to the hitter, and Nothing more frustrating when you miss that pitch and you pop out. He's going to have to think about that till his next at bat.
Paul Goldschmidt will climb in. Right through there for a strike. Goldie, over 1,000 runs batted in his career, and he was drafted in the 8th round back in 2009. Fights it off. He'll see another. In the air, right field. Abreu on his way over, reaching for it, and brings it in.
Gotta love the over-the-shoulder catch. I tell you what, those are really fun to make.
And now the center fielder, Trent Grisham.
Drove it off the wall last time, just missed out on a home run. Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
Whips it across. That takes care of Grisham. And the Yanks go quietly. It's the Red Sox 7 and the Yankees 2. Back here at Fenway, so stepping in for Boston, Roman Anthony. There's a swing and a drive. And that lands in no man's land, a foul ball.
Ball.
In the air, left field. Brings it in with a nice running grab. One away.
Up next for the Red Sox, the first baseman.
And up to hit is Wilson Contreras. That's ripped. Base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single. And next for the Red Sox, Wilyer Abreu.
The right fielder, Wilyer Abreu.
He's been very consistent with his command out there on the mound, consistently throwing at the knees. Pretty impressive when a guy can repeat his delivery like this.
And strike two.